I'm having a moment. Hold on. See, because why did he comment? Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lucy. So, we made a list of all of our favorite books, and then we went and found 1-star reviews for the other person's favorite books.
Yes.
And then we're gonna read them to each other to see if they can guess what book it's from.
Hopefully they're funny. I try to pick funny ones, but some of them were kind of like, why are you spending literally a whole hour to do a homework assignment?
Some people wrote like whole essays.
No, good for you. You had that time, no judgment.
No, I respect the hatred, but for real.
Yeah. I'd be like, okay, I'm done. I don't even want to look at this book anymore. But for them, they're like, I need the world to know how much I hate this book.
how much I hated this book. Yeah, I agree.
Which, respect. You know, sometimes you just gotta be a hater. And
I agree.
You can go first.
Okay, so my first one is, I only kept reading for Redacted. Baby, you deserved better, and I hope you have a better daughter in the afterlife. 2 praying hand emojis.
Is this what's it called?
Ashes of the Stalker's King, yes.
I accidentally made a mistake and I looked at reviews for that book because and I looked and a lot of people were just like, I hate her.
No, literally. They were like, Araya sucks ass.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm like, dang.
I did.
She went through trauma.
That's one of my favorite books too. I don't like Rain. Unpopular opinion, but whatever. She responded to me on Twitter and not you. So.
Oh. See? Hater. Okay, so for this one, I really, really wanted good reviews. Like, good bad reviews.
I got it.
But there weren't that many reviews. There were like maybe 1,000.
I feel like that makes me know what
Yeah. There's like maybe over 1,000 people rated it and then only like 85 written reviews. I definitely won't be recommending it to anyone and might only touch the book again to give it away.
I have to remember what mine are because my first instinct is to say Manacled because I feel like a lot of people didn't review Manacled. What other books did you do for me?
Just think of like it's not like booktok.
It's not booktok? Oh, is this a portrait of Dorian?
I was like, dang, there's only 4 1-star reviews.
Dorian wrote that review. He wrote that review. 1.5 stars simply because it made me cry twice.
Clockwork Princess?
Yep.
Yup. I respect that.
Actually,
I respect that.
I respect that too. I was like, you know what? Fair.
Yeah, I respect that. And I know the 2 points that she cried.
Uh-huh.
Yep. This one is short, but I'll read it with a different review too. DNF'd at 14%. Like, she didn't even try. Like, you didn't even try to read it. To add on to it, you know that feeling when under a Christmas tree there's no puppy your parents promised you? Now imagine that, but a pterodactyl instead. It's unique. Your family would say, go love it. It like has nothing to do with the book, but I think it's like
so funny.
The analogy, I'm like, okay.
DNF of 14% makes me think that this is probably, it's either Mist and Fury or Fourth Wing. Because I feel like those are the books that people are like, nope, I didn't even, like, I didn't even try. I'm gonna say Mist and Fury.
Yeah.
If I have to read another Crooked Smile again, I'm going to die.
Wait, what books did I have? Wait, I have to go look at the list of my books.
I haven't read this book, so I thought this was really funny.
It's always like, he growled. I'm like, don't say that. Crooked Smile, Crooked Smile. Is it Iron Flame?
No.
It's not Akawar. What is it? Wait, is it
Beach
Beach Read? No way! I do not remember Crooked Smile.
There was a lot of comments about that, actually. Which also, I didn't know that the main character's name is Gus.
Yeah.
I don't think I could read a romance
book
about
he's so good. No, he's so good.
I don't think I could read a romance book about a character named Gus.
Went over my head because I just loved them.
Yeah.
And I cried a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because it like talks about grief. Holy shit. Women are cooked. We are so fried. What are we doing?
This is my 4th thing, isn't it?
No! I added an extra book because Dorian Gray only had 1.
Which book did you add?
Song of Achilles.
Okay, it's not that one. Okay, Song of Achilles, Dorian Gray, it's not that. So it's not Fourth Wing, like you said. It was Mist and Fury, and then what was my other one?
Manacled.
Is it Manacled?
It's true? Is it true? Women are cooked?
Yes. I know Manacled is really niche, and a lot of people probably haven't read it.
I heard it's dark.
It's like trigger warning times a million on the front of it. Like it's pretty. I went into it because I was just like, I'm sick of books. I want to read like really good fan fiction, which sometimes you just have to be in the mood for that. And I don't really particularly like, it doesn't need to be a ship that I necessarily like
love.
Yeah, like care about.
Yeah, because you can just think of them as different people.
No, that's not what I would do. And everybody knows Hermione fan fiction is
top tier.
Top tier.
Yeah.
Like those are novels.
Yeah.
So in my quest, everybody kept saying, "Oh, Manacled's the best one. Manacled's the best one."
In your quest.
Yeah. So I went into Manacled completely having zero.
You didn't know the trigger warnings at all?
Nope. And I got like 2 chapters in there, and I was like. But I was invested at this point. I read that shit in 2 days, and it left me like a husk. I was soulless for like, I think you remember I texted you and I was like, girl.
See, the reason why I want to read it is because it made that much of an impression on you. Because
it's fucked up.
Because usually books are like
writing.
whatever.
It's amazing writing, but it definitely leaves you with that like empty like.
Yeah, as soon as you said it's like similar to Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's like kind of based off Handmaid's Tale, so.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution, but it is an amazing. I think it's getting published, actually.
Oh yeah, because it's coming out this year, I think.
Yeah.
I did see that.
So the writing is phenomenal. It is longer than any Harry Potter book.
So it's just consider it dark romance. Yeah, just consider it
romance
dark,
honestly
dark.
might even be a little bit of a stretch at this point. If you can stomach The Handmaid's Tale and graphic descriptions of certain things, then you're good.
Graphic is crazy. Stay tuned, because I do plan on reading it, so we'll see. Okay, this one is 2 reviews for this one book. I couldn't stop laughing at someone going, no, period. And then the next one is, okay, I have not finished this, but I'll be a bold bastard and rate this anyway because of multiple reasons. And although it's not a pure 1-star greatest shit novel ever written, it was shitty to me because of reasons multiple. Like, what a review. What a review.
Is that one Fourth Wing?
No.
So I just naturally think any book where people are like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I just personally cannot fathom
Fantasy.
anybody giving Song of Achilles 1 star, so it's really, is that Song of Achilles? That's crazy! Okay, I thought this one was hilarious.
Okay.
Also, blank used 493 ellipses and 1,089 em dashes on my count. The book is about 634 pages. And oh, a drinking game. Take a shot every time a character's eyebrow or brows are mentioned. Actually, don't. You definitely die. Brows are mentioned over 100 times.
I really do not know what this is.
I think it's funny that whoever this person is counted.
I don't remember any of these books having that, so the fact that this person...
Like, it bothered them that bad? Yeah.
Iron Flame?
Yeah.
Zayden!
And apparently, Rebecca Yarros loves them em dashes. 1,089 of them is actually crazy. I will say 1,089 em dashes and 480 ellipses.
It's pretty crazy.
It's a little crazy.
Imagine being so much of a hater that you count.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
No, I do too. I will say that I'm not going to delve into that at all, but Rebecca Yarros and Sarah J. Maas definitely had the meanest reviews when I was going
100%.
through. People fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Hate.
Yeah, it just comes with the popularity. When you have more, like, love, you're gonna have more hate, too.
No, I agree, because I remember when ACOTAR first came out, and, like, if you looked at any of the reviews, like, there really wasn't...
Yeah.
Nobody hated it that bad.
People that this isn't targeting,
yeah,
they're reading it because BookTok...
Yeah, no. I mean, I was a 17-year-old girl the first time I read ACOTAR and ACOMAF. And then these, like, 28-year-old men are coming to read it, and they're like, this is bad. And I'm
This
like,
is not fantasy. I don't know what kind of drugs y'all are on, but I evidently did not receive my portion. Like, this being for a review for this book is kind of like, what do you mean? It's just like a simple little book.
Is it Song of Achilles?
Mm-mm.
Simple little book. It's not the love hypothesis. No way. Hater.
Why?
Hater.
No, literally, like, what do you mean drugs? It's just a cute little book.
202. That's the number of times that the word mate in any of its...
Oh my god, Aquawar. Okay, finish it, sorry.
That's the number of times that the word mate in any of its hellish forms is used in this book. 202.
No, it's fine.
I knew you would instantly know what that one is, but...
No, but, like, it's true.
No,
because
it is true.
I also was like, why do we keep repeating it? Like, yeah.
There was a lot of comments like that. We all know Sarah has words.
Yes,
she really
that always...
likes. She has
she
words that she
repeats.
really, really
It's like,
likes.
my mouth is dry. That
the
I
amount
didn't
of times
realize.
that Ryson picks dust.
Dust.
Off
Give
his
him a lint
shoulder.
roller! Someone invent a lint roller for
No,
him.
for real, like he needs dry cleaning.
A lot of people theorize that it's because he never feels clean after Amarantha.
Ooh.
And I'm like, damn, that hurts. This one I think is really funny because it's a 1-star review.
Okay.
Redacted could spit on me and I would ask him to do it again. And it's a 1-star review. And I'm like, girl.
Is this Zayden? Is this
Yes! Like, okay, I guess we can all agree that we love Zayden. This is the first book I've rated 1 star. I don't like being mean, but this book does. I wish there was an option to rate a book 0 stars, but I guess Redacted does deserve a 1 star for being able to shit out their 700 ton of fluff and vomit-inducing material.
Is this Fourth Wing? Or is this Aquamouth?
It's That's so sad.
Oh my god, I'm
She
dead.
said Sarah deserves the 1 star because she was able to produce it.
That's
somehow.
actually really funny. Some of these people are creative. Like, I can't
They are
even
creative.
be mad at them. This one's...
Oh my god.
I want to do 2.
Okay.
The first one, I will redact, but the second one you're gonna know.
Okay.
Okay, Blank somehow had time to shave her coochie while at war.
It's Iron Flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next review directly after that was, should be named Iron Lame, because it was so awful.
That was just so simple. You know what? Fair.
I was like, that was funny. You got me with that one. If
For
Zayden,
Zayden? Okay.
it's for aerodynamics.
Girl. Redacted wears skinny jeans.
Is this Fourth Wing? I feel like it's Rebecca Yarros.
I cracked up because that's all they wrote. Like, there's no paragraph under it. That's all they wrote.
I don't write this lightly when I say that epilogue felt like a crime against humanity to me. Be so fucking for real, you knew what you were doing when you wrote
Clockwork
that.
Princess. I agree. You know what? I agree. 1 star.
I agree 1 star also.
Did
Sometimes
it-
I just pretend it's not.
No, I did the reread and I refused to read the epilogue. I was
I
like,
don't
no.
either. Yeah.
Like, no.
Oh, okay. I really quickly want to do another one because this was really, really funny. How do people cry while reading this? I wanted to bang my head against a wall. I think I have no heart. Unofficially taking a break that no one asked for from romance because I'm apparently a stone cold bitch unless your name is James Herondale.
Oh. She only likes James Herondale?
Yes, but she referenced it in a review for a different
Different
book. And I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
thought that was
spoiling
very,
that?
very funny.
Yeah.
I was like, what a random person's
Yeah.
name to see here. Like,
I mean, I heard he also has a really tragic story. But like, you know the Herondales, they're
his
dramatic.
last name is Herondale.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like-
they're dramatic, so. Alright,
That was Beach Read, by the way. That was a review for Beach Read.
What?
Yep. That's what I'm saying! That was a review for Beach
I
Read.
thought you were still going off of Clockwork
No,
Princess.
that was a review for Beach Read, which is why I was like, what are you doing here?
Like, I'm in shock.
Yeah, no. I saw James Herondale and I was like, you're in the wrong place.
That's when you said romance, I was like, wait.
Yeah, nope.
It's not just a romance book.
That was
but-
Beach Read.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Anyone who finished with their eyes and brain intact and still loved it, I worry for you, and you should be locked up immediately. COVID or something made Joe crazy.
Is this Fourth Wing?
No.
Or is it Aquamouth?
Mm.
Love Hypothesis?
Mm. Made you crazy?
Manacled?
If you read it and you still loved it, there's something wrong up here.
Okay, loved it is like, I have such a like weird relationship with that book because I didn't love it. I
Yeah.
didn't enjoy reading it.
But you respect it.
I do respect it.
Respect the
like
writer.
I would like to be clear, Manacled is here not because it's like I love it and I think
I
it's a
read
5-star book and I reread it.
to,
and
to go to
like,
bed.
I actually would not recommend that a lot of people read it. It's here because I really respect a book that is longer than the Deathly Hallows that can make me feel the way that it did.
That's fair. Because I think A Little Life, I think that's what it's called, is kind of the same situation. It has a list full of trigger warnings and people are like, I respect it, but I do not recommend for the mentally like
Yeah, no, that's pretty much,
unstable.
Manacled is really fucked up.
Mm.
I didn't like it while I was reading it, and after I finished reading it, I was like,
Why am I more intrigued? See, this is
yeah,
like,
I
this
was
is
like,
me,
I don't know if I was like, I feel like I actually didn't like that, but I really, really respected it, and the writing is phenomenal.
And you always think about it.
I do always think about it. I
Yeah.
think about Manacled a lot,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
And sometimes that just makes a book a better rated book when you're like
yeah, no,
constantly thinking about it.
it really
Yeah.
does.
I'm gonna add this one to it because it's just short and sweet. I'd rather read MPEG and Preg. I was like, oh. I was like, okay.
That was for Manacled.
Yes, I was like, MPEG, okay. Go off, girl.
This one is if I ever have to read There She Is again, I'm jumping off a cliff.
Starborn King. It's so, okay, even I caught it. I was like, she's always been there, bitch.
The rest of the book is, Araya could have done more. She should have tried to kill Rain at the very least. So my flex and lore is that I read that book before she was like widely published or like widely known. And she was like talking on Twitter about like books she wanted to write in the future. So this is before she wrote any of the rest of the, what's it called? The Crown of Nyaxia, series. And I said something to her on Twitter. I love Vincent. Everybody else loves Vincent. You did him dirty. You should write a novella for him. And she said back to me, she was like, oh my god, like I love seeing all the love for Vincent, like definitely have something in the works. It has been 3 years. And she released her like 2025 schedule and I very excitedly was like,
nothing.
Nary a Vincent book to be seen.
I don't think Rylos deserve human rights. Sorry.
This is about the love hypothesis. I agree. Because, okay, my only thing is I love that Ali Hazelwood used to be a fanfiction writer. I hate Raylo. And finding out that was supposed to be a Raylo fic kind of made me mad.
But you like Kylo Ren.
I do love Kylo Ren.
There you go.
So I'm reading that as self-insert.
Yeah.
That's about me and Kylo
YN.
Ren.
Yeah.
That's a YN book.
Yeah, that's
right
a YN book. Okay.
I don't fuck with Raylo.
I'm gonna add this because I have 4 for this book.
Okay.
So this extra one, he had her whole boob in his mouth. I'm scared. I was like,
To be fair, Ali Hazelwood chronically has
always. He's
little-
so big and
He's
she's
so big. No, because
oh.
even I just finished reading Bride, and in Bride, she's supposed to be like 6 feet tall, like she's a vampire or something. He is somehow still
bigger,
towering
Yeah.
over her in every single, like, Miss Hazelwood, I love you to death, but
I mean,
please.
Allie is a petite woman and she must love a big old man.
This book put me in the longest reading slump ever. The love triangle is driving me crazy. I mean, how could anyone love 2 people equally? Thought that was crazy. Thought that was crazy. And that review actually had like 50 comments underneath it with people arguing. I think you know what
I
it
already
is.
know.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Jem and Will.
She was defending herself in the comments like crazy. People were like, girl, what? Do you not love your mom and your dad? Like,
I guess like romantically, people are like, you don't truly love that person if you love someone else the same. I mean, I can kind of see that. But when you see their relationship play out throughout the series, you're like,
well, I mean, if I was Tessa, it wouldn't have been hard.
oh!
But we've been new. We're on opposing sides.
We
of
are
that book, by the way.
We are on opposing sides, but I can respect that because you know, like
I respect you.
yeah, the side I respect you. Hold it. What is this? Are you trying to trick me? Is this a kissing book?
I'm dead. Is this the love hypothesis?
No, because he wouldn't have read it because
That's
it is
true.
a kissing book.
Song of Achilles.
Yeah. They're like, wait. I thought this was just Greek
Like,
mythology.
I don't remember this part of that story.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean
Okay.
they're in love?
Annoying hets for 300 pages who moved.
Huh?
Annoying hets, like heterosexuals, for 300 pages who moved.
Where is it? Oh, Beach Read? Yeah. Alright.
Okay, Beach Read had the funniest ones, in my opinion. Funniest reviews for me.
They're going through stuff. Leave them alone. I'll never forget overhearing one of my classmates in high school say that this book will be, quote, considered a classic in the future.
Is this Aquamouth?
No.
Considered a classic. It's not manacled.
No, it's not. It just doesn't make
Portrait of Dorian Gray is a classic.
sense. Like, you're gonna be like, why was anyone say that?
What was it?
Like, why would anyone ever be like, the love hypothesis is going to be a classic one day? Like, that's so funny to me.
If this book was a spice, it would be flour.
Why? Beach Read?
Yep.
Why?
I have read it. I just thought that was really
Wait,
funny.
spice, it would be flour?
Yeah, get
Because
it?
it's bland.
Yes.
I don't get it, but that's fucked up. Damn, like that hurt.
That was it. That was all they wrote.
Well, I'm not even Emily Henry, and I feel like that one would have hurt me. The secondhand embarrassment. Girl, get up. Setback woman writes by a century.
Is it Aquamath?
No.
Or is it?
It's for
Get up. Honestly,
Get up. Yeah, okay. I feel like sometimes in Fourth Wing, Violet was really smart with like poisoning people and stuff, but like a lot of the time I feel like Xaden did most of the work.
No, I agree.
But obviously she made it to threshing and all of that, so like she did the work.
This is the history essay the professor gave you 6 months for, but you actually wrote in a single Adderall-fueled night.
Akor?
Close.
Iron Flame?
Yes.
Oh my god!
600 pages, yet the story didn't make sense on a single one of them.
That's not an actual word. Iron Flame? Oh, Ash. Wait, there's no way. Like, because that one actually has a lot of plot. Okay, they all have plot, but like.
No, I get what you mean. My last one that I said I can't say without saying the author's name, but I agree with this and also think it's so funny. 1 star. Does Sarah J. Maas know what a lesbian is?
I agree.
I agree.
She was just like, I need someone a little more spicy. Yeah.
She was like, I have one Asian character, vaguely Asian character.
Who is a monster.
Who's a monster from a different.
Yeah.
She's so.
She has an acquired diet.
Yeah. She's so crazy because, you know, she's from a different
Different
dimension.
world?
Yeah. So she's got one singular person of color in there.
Uh-huh.
And then, although I will make the defense that my King Rysand is.
Oh, he's not.
brown.
They're not. Yeah, they're not white.
But
The boys are not white.
she was literally just like, yeah, this leads a little
spice.
She was like, what character could I reasonably make part of the LGBTQ community? I don't read Sarah for her like she's not blowing my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's fun to read.
Yes, I agree. No,
I
sometimes
do
you just need
think-
fun.
I think she writes good
Yeah.
characters. Silver Flame made me cry.
Well, I think she does really good with found family.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite tropes. So like even if the plot and the romance are like a little cliche, if there's a good found family, I will stick it out.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll stick it out. That's everything?
Yeah, that was
You
all
got
I had.
everything? Okay. Well,
Like a lot of these books, it was actually really hard to find a 1-star review
that wasn't
that wasn't a whole
two pages
essay,
long. Yeah.
or that wasn't just like
I didn't like it.
yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to try to find some funny ones.
Yeah. So
But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But I don't know how long it's been.
I don't know either.
Ooh, this is gonna be a nightmare to edit.
I'll
Awesome.
put them in.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next
Bye.
one. Cover the camera. Bye.
Oh wait.